Hey guys, Clumsy here, and welcome back to Japan. Welcome back to ETS2, but in Project Japan. So now the map has been updated. 0.3.1 is the official version, and it's now compatible with 1.36. So now we get most of the existing map is there, and let me go to the main menu because it has an amazing music. There it is. Actually, a couple of different songs here, I think, which are very different from the usual one we're familiar with. But if you've seen my previous stream for this, when Project Japan 0.3 came out, we checked out most of these new areas. I think this is generally the new area, don't quote me on this. But it was an amazing experience, 3 hours of pure Japanese goodness. So you can check that stream out. It's in one of the Clumsy trucking episodes. If you need help finding it, let me know, okay? But for today, I wanted to check out this area because in this profile, I haven't been here yet. Although if I were to guess, this would be in the more initial versions. There's a new update though, a new add-on called the Hard Company mod, which I think makes some of the parking spots very challenging. I can't exactly remember which ones those are, so I think that's in Treat and a different company. But yeah, just added difficulty. Right? Anyway, we'll take a drive and I will give you a glimpse of how Japanese roads look like if you haven't seen it yet. Okay, we have a job already in place, takes us from Kanazawa to Hirayu. Tires are how heavy? 16 tons of tires. That works. Alright, I also changed the flag. I had a Korean viewer hinting at me that the flag I had initially was offensive because I think it was the flag during the war. Yeah, when Japan was in a war, and it's not... yeah, it's quite offensive to some people involved in the war. So let's not go with that. Let's instead go with the official Japanese flag. Modern flag. And now we are driving, if you've been wondering, with the... what truck is this in anyway? Isuzu Giga. This is not the Big Thumb? Or is it? You know, I get confused now. Yeah, read that. But there are quite a number of different trucks. Now take note, these are not part of the Project Japan mod itself. But regardless, the link is in the video description for the mods list. There should be links there for the Nissan and the Isuzu variants. Isuzu Giga, I think it's this one. This is the Nissan Big Thumb, I believe. And we also have the Mitsubishi Fuso. So all these are Japanese trucks that fit perfectly with the map. Check out the mods list link in the video description for how to download them. For now, we're going with the Isuzu. Now, do I have this automatic? I think so. Okay, let's pick up the trailer. Oh, yeah, one thing I have to get used to again. Driving in the right-hand drive truck. Yeah, even the companies and the cars, the vehicles are all Japanized. No other term for it. This is also a very familiar company. When I was in Japan, I've seen this company a lot. It's a very famous logistics company, like their version of DHL or something like that. In Singapore, we also have this. Can't remember though. I think in Singapore, the name of this company is Takubin. But in Japan, I think it's different. If you remember, if you're from Japan or you've been here or just familiar, let me know in the comments, okay? How do you read that? Maybe you know how to read Japanese. How do you read this company name? The one with like the scared black cat, the logo. It's not going to cut it. I will have to park better than that. Dang it. Something like that. That's going to be a problem, guys. This is going to be a problem. What's happening? I can't remember if there's a problem with this truck. and advanced trailer coupling. There might be. But let's try it. Oh, it works. I just remembered, yeah. So yes, I kind of, thanks to the comments of the community, we've compiled a list of different Japanese stuff, Japanese map, Japanese trucks, and we also have Japanese GPS voice navigation to help with the immersion. So if you look at audio, you have this, I don't even know how to read that. But that is in the Steam Workshop. As always, the mods, the link is also in the mods list, so check that out, okay? Anyway, so a little bit about Project Japan. I initially thought it was a 1:1 map, but I would like to correct myself. It is actually a 1:19 map. That is the same scale as the original ETS2 map, but now we are in Japan. And since they are in the same scale, that is why there is an ongoing discussion that they can actually merge this with a default map. Because right now it's standalone, you would need a different profile for it. Oh crap, I'm going to hit that guy. Maybe not. This is handy, you can actually look behind you and see if you're going to hit anything or not. What I don't like about this truck is that static tablet right there. If only I can remove it. That's my only gripe about this truck. And yes, it's chromy, but in Japanese trucks, I think this kind of chromy is very common. You can Google it. I'm not the expert on it, but if I were to guess, that's how I would do it. Okay. And yes, I am utterly confused about where I should be driving in, which road I should be taking. I think I'm the right one. That's the right one here. Yeah, that GPS sound really just adds to the entire Japanese vibe, doesn't it? Feels like you're watching an anime. Dokoko? Was it really Dokoko or Dokomo? I'm not sure if they're putting in the actual brand names or just almost like them. As always, let me know when you have more info. I do have Natural Lux enabled for this. There is a Project Japan compatibility, if I remember correctly. So you can keep Project Japan and Natural Lux enabled at the same time. Just make sure that Project Japan is on top and you have the compatibility patch. Now, I also have the reshade preset, as you can see. It's much better contrast to width, that's without. Better lighting overall. Alright, I think we'll be getting on the highway, methinks. And I should probably take a photo for later. We turn left somewhere over here. There is no traffic light, but there seems to be some lights there. Probably caution of some sort. Not a lot of cars right now. Maybe off-peak. Alright, off we go. But yeah, I can't remember why I have not explored this part of the map yet. I'm sure the new areas were on the other side of the map, the western side. This one might have released a bit earlier and I might have had a different profile back then. Autopass? Yes, it is. Or the equivalent thereof. Thank you. Lovely. Oh man, yes. This feels exactly like Japan. I was in Japan 2 times so far, and I'm hoping to be in it more. But so far, when I'm on trains, when we're on highways, when we're going through cities, this is exactly how it looks. The barriers, the mountains in the distance, the electric lines and whatnot. It looks exactly like this. Absolutely amazing. Maybe the number of cars isn't that realistic, because why is no one on the roads? Did I zero out the traffic? Have we not seen anybody in here? Makes me wonder actually. Okay, one sec. Give me a moment. Let's go and check that out, alright? Stop here. I might have zeroed that out by accident. No, actually not. We do see some cars here. But I'll check it anyway. Why there's not much traffic in there? Maybe they're all right behind me. Okay, I think they're starting now. Okay. But alright, fine. Let's see. So if you look at the traffic is set to 1. We can maybe set it to 3. Just for more... I might regret this. Okay, set it to 3. Hope that it will not destroy the scale and the stability of the map. We'll see. There's a car coming up right behind me. Sorry. There we go. And even the trailers are Japanese. Yeah, and the trailers I think do come with the map. They have some add-ons that add different kinds of trailers, cement mixers, box trailers, and all that stuff. So you can see some of them are from the default, but yeah, that's Japanese definitely. So nice Japanese feel to it. I think even the AI cars, some of them are specifically included. Yeah, like those cabs, Japanese cabs. Toyama Prefecture. I haven't been on the Japanese highway though. When I was there, I was always taking trains and not taking cars. So I don't have a clue how it looks, but the entire feel of this is exactly how it looks. Sorry. Yeah, and the lady was complaining because we are going beyond the speed limit. Is this something we go straight through? Yeah. There's even a plane there landing. I wonder which airport that is. Probably not Narita. Probably the other one in Tokyo. If it's Tokyo at all. But yeah, gives you the full Japanese vibe. Absolutely love it. What this map needs is to expand, cover more of Japan, and maybe even connect to the main map. I'm actually not sure which I like better, if I wanted to connect to the main map more, or if I wanted to increase in the scope first. I think I like the latter. Connecting to the main map is not such a big deal for me. I mean, if I want to be in Japan, I just hopped onto a different profile, and if I want to drive in Europe, exactly, those houses, so Japanese. Goodness, amazingly done. Even the buildings. So yeah, for me, I would prefer they focus on... Okay, I think we are exiting here. Thank you for the tip. Slow down to 40. Warning on the bendy bits. It's kind of very intuitive, huh? Actually, you don't need to really read it because the drawings are pretty descriptive. But yes, this is nice. So I would prefer, personally, that they increase the size of the map. They map out more of the Japan areas. Put in Tokyo, put in the other famous stuff. Did I just crash into the barrier? Hopefully not. No penalty, so I think we're good. Okay, so looks good. And Even the advertisements are Japanese. Oh yeah. I think they are trying to avoid any possible copyright infringement because that definitely is UCC. I love UCC coffee, and that is definitely Japanese. So they're probably intentionally switching the names a bit, but you cannot mistake the logo. They're just protecting themselves. That's a Fuso in AI traffic. That's the one, yeah, right beside us. That's cool. I think that also comes with a mod. But yeah, just checked in the mods list. It should all be there. Because driving a European truck is nice and all, but driving it in Japan just feels not as accurate, you know? It feels like you really need to drive a Japanese truck when you're here. And this is amazing. Absolutely loving it. Should I turn right? Here? Oh, it's here. Crap. That also says there's no U-turn allowed. Yeah. Can I squeeze in somewhere? I guess they would have right of way normally, but the AI is the AI. And of course those vending machines. Cannot be in Japan without those vending machines. I know I've told you guys about a lot of stories about that already when I was there, but one of the things that I really was impressed is they had vending machines for both cold and hot drinks, and both in the same machine. You know, they have everything: black coffee, soft drinks, and all that stuff together in the same machine. Actually, I'm not sure. Is honking your horn bad practice in Japan? So because some Asian countries take that as an insult. Like in Bangkok, I've heard when I've been there, I was talking to a local, and for them, honking your horn is like a real aggressive thing to do. Like when you honk your horn, you're really mad. Like it's really no respect whatsoever. So honking your horn is like last resort. When someone honks their horn, it's really reaching the escalating levels. I'm not sure if it's the same thing in Japan, but I'm sure it's definitely not the same thing as in the Philippines. Is that an ANA plane? Not sure what plane that is. It's cool as heck though. Man, but yeah. Every time I drive this map, I am completely blown away. Why did that guy turn left when it's red? Can you turn left on red signal, or is just an AI problem? Should we experiment? Let's experiment. I doubt it, but... Oh, it went green. Saved by the green. So yeah, thanks to our amazing modding community, you can really feel like you're in Japan thanks to the map, the truck, the trailers, the advertisements, and all the other stuff that you can think of. Everything has their Japanese equivalent. And so if you're craving for something different, you've tried Euro truck, you've tried American truck, and you want to feel how it is to drive in Asia for a change, then this map is for you, definitely. I wanted to record a video of this earlier, but yeah, I didn't have enough time. Or there's actually a map problem here. You can see there's a hole in the wall there. Minor details. Let's just look away from that. Work in progress. And yeah, I'm purposely not going in through the newest areas because I've been there last stream. So if you want to check that out, just check out the last stream. So this update, I think, mainly focuses on compatibility with the latest version and some bug fixes. Road narrows, I got that. I kind of wish that they made the real company names, but I can understand that they're protecting themselves. How about this one? Why that Coca-Cola they were able to do, but the UCC they didn't? How about this one, 7-Eleven? Sevens Holdings. Looks kind of different, huh? I think they changed the name a bit. So yeah, I don't quite get the distinction. But if anyone from Project Japan dev team is watching, feel free to comment and I will pin it so we can inform everybody, because I'm sure my info is not always the most accurate. And we have our thumbnail worthy moment right there. So it looks like we are veering off from the city and now driving in the countryside. Now this feels like Initial D. If you guys are familiar with Initial D, it's an anime but focused on racing. Racing in mountain passes, not in racetrack circuit routes, but in mountain passes like this one. Drag racing or whatever you call it, mountain racing. Oh my goodness, that looks so good. On the left there. Sorry. Slow down here. I guess it's a 50 road. Yeah, it is. Okay. And yes, there's even like guides included in the map on how to drive in Japanese roads. Tells you about how what the signs mean. So there's a good primer. Lights. It's still 50 here. Yeah, I think it's still 50 here all throughout. The speed limits, they say it can be a bit weird. It can be very low. So you can see here it's just 50 here when it could be, I don't know, maybe 70. But safety first. Because I guess the roads are small. So they really want to take that extra step. Kamioka. Passing through it. Turning left here. But yes, I would prefer that this map grows bigger. And I'm not really that looking forward to it being merged with the main map, although I guess that's a good thing too. But I like when I get that feeling of driving in Japan, I just want to stay in Japan. So I'm okay with this kind of setup where it's in a different profile. But I can completely understand how different people look at it. Some people like long hauls. They like the feeling of traveling all the way from Europe, from Africa, jumping on a ferry and being on the opposite side of the world. You know, things like that. In real life, does it happen? I guess it does, huh? You have these long haul ships. But I don't think a truck would be used to do that. I mean, a ship would carry stuff over all the way. Oh my goodness, this looks so good. Yeah, I would have taken a photo of that if this was a stream. I'm trying to really control myself. I love bridges, if you guys have not noticed by now. If you're new to the channel, me and bridges, we have a thing. We have a contract that I take photos whenever there's a beautiful bridge. As much as possible, at least. Absolutely wonderful. Fifth gear first. 50 still? Now 60, okay. And then it's 40. Yeah, they are very careful. But fine. I can play nice. Driving slow is one of my talents. Not sure if you can call it that a talent, but fine. Why is it 40 here? I guess they're playing safe in case there's landslide activity or something. I have no idea. But yes, there's an explanation for it in the primer included in the map on why, or explains that the roads really have a lower speed limit than what we might be used to from European roads. Loving those Fuso trucks. Oh, engine having a hard time. Bit heavy. I'm also not sure if the normal Japanese trucks are automatic or manual. I have a feeling they're manual because even the Japanese buses, the passenger buses, even though they're state of the art, they're still manual, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Very different way of doing things in Japan. Their buses, along with their trains, from the outside, they look super boxy. They look like from the 80s or 70s. But when you go inside, they have state-of-the-art technologies. The audio system is very clear. There are LED screens that give you each stop where you are and all the different stuff, and the driver clearly communicates with you what the next stop is, thanks you for riding with the bus. Very courteous, as you can imagine, very professional, and yeah, so it's like what I'm doing right now. This is like what the bus driver is doing, you know. He has a mic and he constantly talks to the passengers. Maybe he doesn't tell them their life story, but he tells them, okay, this station is coming up, make way, or I can't remember what exact words were, but he does like give it's a more personal touch, you know. It's not like automated voice saying this thing is coming up. It's really, whoa, triple wiper hype. I think we have to step that up a bit. Okay, that looks better. But yeah, I'm not sure how trucks are, if they're more automatic or manual. The Japanese ones, at least. European ones are very manual, right? Or sorry, very automatic nowadays. Most of them are automatic. American trucks, I think they're also starting to become automatic. Japanese trucks, maybe. What I'm not such a fan of, though, in the Japanese trucking department are the chromey bits like this. It's too chrome for my liking, but for the sake of being when in Rome, when in Japan, do as the Japanese do. I took one for the team and went all chromey. This is Isuzu Giga. This map, if I remember correctly, was done by a Japanese guy. I could hardly understand the words. Thank goodness for Google Translate in the website, but yeah, you can see it's quality work. And this is something that we do not have visibility on so much. Having things that there are actually Japanese modders out there who do great work. We just don't know about them because they don't post in the English forums. So they probably have their own forums and things like that. We're here. Oi! Where the heck did I hit? That was a very interesting... Yeah, look at those guys. Like comics, cartoonish guys holding up the barrier. Very Japanese. They do like their animation stuff. Oh crap, I think this is included in that advanced parking thing. So yeah, that's where we should be parking. Yes, I think this is part of the Hard Company add-on. And we might be in here for a while, guys. I'm just warning you. So if you want to grab a drink or something, I think you can do so. And when you get back, we will still be here. Oh crap. Let's take as much space as we can here. It's going to be a blindside reverse, but thankfully we have that rear cam, quote-unquote rear cam. Not as good as I would have wanted it, though. Oh crap, I have to go out and see. Okay, we're not hitting that guy, that's good. Yeah, I think we're good right here. Oh my goodness, can barely see anything. Okay, there is a mirror there. There's the line. So maybe I can do that. Can steer bit by bit, not hitting this guy. Just take it slow. Can see it very, very subtly. There it is. That looks good from here. Can see it from there. Over on this side we do have space. Okay, that looks good. I think I'll have to even it out a bit. That actually looks great. I think it's lacking a bit in the side over there. Ah, look at that, guys. Like a glove. Sometimes we're lucky, but that's actually pretty good parking right there, if I do say so myself. Wow, sometimes you get lucky, huh? Cool. Alright, let's turn off the wipers. Job well done. One try. That doesn't happen often, so let me have my moment, okay? Anyway, hope you enjoyed that short video. And if you like the feel of Japan, you even have Japanese yen in here, I'm assuming. Large numbers. Go and check out Project Japan. Check out the mods list for all the Japanese stuff. Thank you for watching. There we go. Another different sound, different music. Now that one's very Japanese. Very Asian at the very least. Let's stay in here while I do the last stuff. Thank you for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed that one. Please feel free, hit the thumbs up, hit the like button if you did enjoy this video, and if you have not subscribed yet to the channel, please do. Make sure to hit that bell icon so you can get updates whenever I release videos like this. Thank you for watching, have a nice day, and please comment and share so I know if you're liking these kinds of videos. Looking forward to what you had to say. Thanks, have a nice day, and Clumsy Trucking. Go Japan. Have a good one.